Hi, my name is Brett Odgers, and I'm going to be one of the speakers at your upcoming conference. I'm really excited to be meeting you all and talking with you about reconnecting and dealing with this culture shift that we're going through. It's all about how can we help you kind of work a little bit easier and a little bit smarter, but not harder. I'm really looking forward to talking to you about a few tools that a lot of my clients and some of the professional athletes that I've worked with use that make your day a whole lot better. Now, I've got a little bit of homework I'd like you to do, and that is I'm sending you a few pages in a journal, and I want you to journal much like you're a professional athlete. Let me show you what I mean. Um, if we have a look at this, this is one of the pages that I'm sending you. What I'd like you to do is to just do a bit of journaling on what your daily energy map looks like and daily journal on what your mindset is all about. Now, if I look at a blank one, what I want to know is, what's your energy map? When are you at your best? When are you at your most productive? When are you at your least productive? Then once we get into the daily journaling, there's a whole bunch of things in here, which I will go over in a little bit more detail at the conference, but it would be great if you could do just a few things on here, and I'm going to show you what I'd like you to do. I'd love you to just start mapping out your daily energy map. This is one that I did for myself today. You can see pretty low start, somewhere around about sort of 11 to 1, I'm pretty good. I crash after lunch. And so there's some information there that I can look at and go, okay, I should do important stuff in those high production times and, give myself a break when my energy's low. On this table, I don't want you to do all of it. I will explain a bit more of it, but there's just a few things that I'd like you to start trialing for me. The first is, what are your 3 goals that you're going to complete each day? So for example, I wanted to complete this introductory video, so that's on my daily goals list. I have a few people who want to do some work with me, and I need to find time to meet with them, so I need to follow up some prospects. I have a client event coming up, which is quite complex and I need to prepare for. So I wanted to make certain that that was in good shape so I deliver a really good event. Now, below that, you'll see there's a space to record what my inner voice is telling me. That's the track that's going on in your head. And most of my clients kind of describe that voice as much more like a Russian or Eastern Bloc, old-fashioned gym coach, a voice for whom it's never enough, no matter how good you get, you could always be better. And that's I want to know what that voice is saying. I don't need you to share it with the room or anything. I just want you to have a look at it for yourself and see what, acknowledge what that voice is saying in your head. I'll give you a look in at what one of the things I did, so my inner coach is saying, you're not going to have enough time to do everything that you need to do today. Or it's saying, you know what, there's a lot of things that could go wrong at the client event coming up, and it's quite complex. And, so it's going, oh, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? It's kind of focusing on all the negative stuff. But on the right-hand side of that column, the question is, what would the best coach in the world actually say? What would the best coaching advice be around that? If I came to my coach and said, I'm not having enough time, what would they say? The best coach in the world would probably say, you've always come through. You've never let people down. Just use your planning tools and you'll get everything done. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. What about this? All the things will go wrong. You know what? The best coach in the world would say every event you've ever done has been a huge success. Just plan, act, and respond to what comes up. You'll be fine. That's kind of the information. So, what's your inner voice saying? And what do you think the best coach in the world might say, to that same stimulus? There's a whole bunch of other stuff on here you can do. But if that's all you do for our conference, and what I want to do is just get a few runs on the board, I'd really love you to just try doing daily goals. Do it for a few days in a row if you can. That'd be awesome. And just start recording what your inner voice, inner coach is saying, and what the best coach in the world might say about that, and your energy map. If you could do that when we get together at the conference, we're going to have a little bit of fun with some of this. and look at ways of improving that, and what we can do to help you have much better days at work and deal with your team in a much better way. I am really looking forward to spending some time with you all and talking to you about some of these techniques that we can bring from other industries, from Olympic coaches, Olympic athletes, and professional sports people, and bring them into what you do each day. Really looking forward to seeing you.